Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another super cool radio interview. I'm your host, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got a great guest joining me at this time. In February, Blacksonic Pearls released their debut album entitled Sonixomnia through Pavement Entertainment. Please welcome my guest this time, Alex Blacksonic.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Did I get the album title name correct?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I was a little bit nervous about stuff. I'm glad I got that right. So I know we got quite a bit discussed of the debut album. You guys, have been touring lately as well. But I'm curious, so how the band get started, and come together as the current lineup.
Oh, it's quite a long story. Our frontman have very successful pop career as a pop singer. He was in a boys band, and he was my friend for a long time. And all of us previously were in different music projects, playing different styles of rock music. Someone played heavier, someone played Arseny was the pop singer. So our previous band lost the frontman. So guy just he decided he wants to step aside from music career, and I was thinking for a long time to do something with Arseny because he's so cool as the singer when he sings rock music. And literally at the same time, I sent him a message like, "Do you think you can join us on the summer festivals in Europe next year?" And he was sitting and thinking that he wants to go to Europe to have some shows finally with the rock band, because he was one of his dreams was to join the rock band at some point. And we just met. We started. We did the first song. Chemistry was absolutely great, and we started to record the first album. We wrote into pandemic. So we spent before the first show, we spent 2 years just writing music, sometimes rehearsing. We all live in different places. We live even in different countries. So we were choosing the dot on the map, city somewhere to meet up, and we're working on the record. All the normal bands, firstly, releasing the music, then they go on tour. We did opposite. We released a few singles, and we started play European festivals, start to play with some bands, just doing short runs across the Europe. And we just released the record on the 4th year of existence of the band. We released the debut record and went to support it, and we will play a few more shows this summer, the festivals, to support the record. Yeah, this is the story.
Oh, no, right on. Thank you so much for sharing your guys' story. So, I'm curious for you. So, as you mentioned, you guys live in different countries, different areas. So, was there any universal link that connected you? Was it a band member? How did you guys all meet each other?
First of all, we were because we all originally were from Russia. We all have Russian passports, so we were living the same country, speak the same language. We were now knowing each other because we all, except the frontman, was playing the same band before. So we already were international touring, playing festivals, and we just decided that we need something less heavier, more interesting, more musical, and we just needed the frontman. So we found the frontman, and he fits absolutely perfect. He's the treasure of the band.
Oh, no, definitely, for sure. When I was listening to the album, I could tell you guys got a lot of different influences and genres in there. You guys don't just stick to one thing, and that's what I was really digging with it. And that's why I'm really curious to see where you guys are gonna go, because you guys seem like you have just a lot of different musical backgrounds to pull from.
Yeah. We have the wide range of music we love, firstly, and we play. It's starting from a pop music. Arseny also loves soul music. Some of us, for example, drummer, he loving jazz, and he can play jazz really well. like Serge, the second guitarist, playing in another band which is way more heavier than BSP, and it's like closer to death metal, and they're really tough, like super heavy kind of music, and way more modern than we are because we're quite old school band. So yeah, we have a lot of influences. We never putting ourselves in any boundaries. So if some things can, I don't know, we can take something from fusion, we can take something from jazz. Like the bass player who is now not touring, he's super heavy influenced by jazz, by all of this. So yeah, you can find a lot of music genres on the record. Of course, like the post grunge stuff, we have influenced by Chris Cornell. We have the song about him, and yeah, like we are the musicians firstly, and that's why we never like there's no idea that we will put aside because it's like different genre. We will use everything.
Oh, and that's what I really like about you guys. You don't really don't put limits or boundaries on yourself with music that and again with the different background. It's so cool, like to take like some like jazz elements or fusion elements and put that to like a rock, incorporate that with a rock sound. I always dig that kind of stuff because it gives a different flavor.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about the new album. As I said, it was released in February, Sonixomnia. So like, how was it writing and recording the album?
Okay, the name of the record, Sonixomnia, it's like game of words. It's Sonic and Somnia. Somnia, which is literally a Sonic Visions. This is exactly how the album was written. At some point, like I can like wake up at 3 a.m., run to another room to record some ideas because something like come into my head. The same with all the guys. They were sometimes to write a song like takes 3 minutes. Like for example, we did with the lecture Hate. Just out of nowhere coming the idea, coming the melody, and we like on a rehearsal. Usually it was me and a drummer. We were doing it really quick, and then all the band members were like polishing their parts. And this is how it was written. We spent couple of years working on it, gathering the best ideas we have. And we have already a lot of ideas for the next record that we will start the record very soon, because like you have forever to release the first one, but you don't have much time to release the second. So we're working on ideas, and it's gonna be way more diversity even than this one. Like there's gonna be way more influences and ideas and the vibes. So yeah. So just to say in one word, it was like ideas coming out of nowhere. So this is the main part. That's why we named the record like Sonic Visions. Yeah, literally the music vision.
The title matches the music just so well with everything. And just what I really like about it, again, besides just like no limits to your guys' music, but I'm curious to see how the sophomore album is gonna line up. Now I'm curious for you, like, do you feel any pressure now? So the debut album is out. Do you feel any like more pressure to release, to follow this up with another new album?
First of all, it's a creative hunger. You like when you released the record, it's like your baby. It lives itself. You going back to that songs only when you're playing it live, and the new ideas start to circle in your head, and you feel this pressure. You want to record it as soon as possible. You want to finalize the songs. You want to put the new lyrics, new ideas, new because musician, first of all, it's the guy who wants to say something, and this is like literally about us. In these 4 years when we're working on the first record, so many things happened in our lives, and of course, we want to say we have a lot of messages, different messages, especially I myself, like the guys, and we want to deliver it as soon as possible to the people, the musical ideas, to the words we want to say in lyrics, all of that. And of course, every day you pinch yourself, like I need to I need to like finalize this riff. We need to find a producer to move forward. We need to find the guy who is gonna be like working with us on the record. Yeah. So yeah, we feel the pressure, but it's only pressure that goes from inside of you. Like,
yeah, no, I definitely understand. It's the internal pressure because you guys want to do really good and present the music that you guys are feeling and expand your horizons and boundaries, everything. I definitely get that, and I'm really looking forward to just seeing where you guys go because the debut album, I really enjoy it, and I seen how you guys progress. Like, so like I'm curious, like, when you're like writing music, like, do you listen to like other music to, or do you like just kind of like whatever like you're thinking in your head, you like translate that? How do you like for your process? What do you do?
first of all, the music start to sound. Like, talking about me, the music start to sound in my head. Like I start in some riff, and I definitely can understand. Oh, okay, this music idea gonna work. Like I really love the philosophy. Some time ago, I was lucky enough to travel with Mr. Steve Vai. We were doing some master classes for him, and I was translating, spending with him time on stage, and we were speaking a lot. And he told me like the brilliant phrase: you should firstly invent yourself as a musician. So you need to have the image inside your head, like, and one by one, step by step, go to fulfilling until you're gonna be 100% the person you imagine. The same with the music. Firstly you have the feeling of how it's gonna sound, like what's vibe gonna be, and then you just finding the right notes, you finding the right riffs, how to express it, the right words. A lot of times it's starting just with the phrase, something going like out of nowhere again. It can be anything, and you start to building around until everyone is gonna be fulfilled. But like it can be a long process. You can work on a song, I don't know, for a few months, or you can just in 3 minutes write it. For example, like we did, like I said, with Like Sure Hate, like we did with Black Butterfly. It came out of nowhere, or it can be some sort of feeling. For example, the breakup, or like heartbreaking situation, or like any your personal feelings that you don't have any other way to express than in the music. And I think we quite lucky that we have this dimension in our lives, the music dimension. I mean, and we can like again express anything. Like music. It's a painkiller. Music is your something that like make you different from all the other people, because this is the world of the people who don't have music in their life, and this is the musicians. Absolutely different universe, different language, different everything. And like if the music is first of all, it's a magic and the chemistry between the people. So yeah, this is what I think the most precious in our band, that everyone can sit, be quiet for a few minutes, and then like present you something beautiful. The idea, the vocal part, I don't know, music, or some super cool solo, and you feeling you in this moment when someone like showing him his like something he created, you feeling happiness, because it's like it's your it's your little world, and you just made it more beautiful at this moment. This is how it common, like how it goes in Blacksonic Pros.
Oh, I 100% agree with all that. And it just, music I think is very powerful. They even use it for like music therapy and stuff. Like it has an effect on people for emotions and healing and all of that. And it's just so cool. Like, to me, life, and I think you would agree, life is 100% better with music.
Yes, absolutely.
But I do want to talk, because there's something I do want to switch to the performing side now of music before we close out this interview. I saw you guys recently toured internationally with Slash.
Yes, we did.
How was that experience?
Okay, first of all, it was a really cool surprise that we were confirmed to tour with Slash. We did not that much shows with him. We played in Asia. It was our first time in Southeast Asia, and we like it was absolutely brilliant experience. First of all, I need to say about the audience, about the people. People in Asia is absolutely amazing. Like the audiences were incredibly good. From the second show, they were already knowing the lyrics, knowing everyone's names, like buying all the merch. Absolutely, and we opened the new world for us, like because Asian audience is way more hungry to get new bands, to know new bands, to listen to new music than, like, for example, audience in Europe. And it's different mentality, different everything, and all of this is amazing. The countries we've been, level of working on the local production, the promoters, everything is super cool. And of course, like last but not least, it's we played with absolute legends who welcomed us as a family. Absolutely. And we're grateful to them so much for this. Like we had the time to spend with them was so amazing. The Slash himself is absolutely great. Like, and every show, Miles Kennedy was saying a lot of great words about us from stage. Twice a show, and first time when we heard this, because like really, I'm a fan of Miles for a long time. Even starting from his first band, and hear these words from your one of your favorite musicians. It's absolutely amazing. So all of the guys, even that they are really big rock stars, were behaving like with us. They welcomed us, as I said, as a family, and we never forget this. I hope we will have the chance to play with them again. I hope maybe we will have the chance to have some interesting musical experience, maybe inviting some of them to play on the next record. I hope if they will get the offer from us, they will be they like they will do this. So yeah, it was probably the best shows we ever played, and like playing wise, impressions wise, and like we have the new Asian family who is every day on our socials commenting something like these people asking us to come again, and we definitely gonna do. We're looking for the opportunities to be back in Asia. I hope it's gonna be in summer.
That whole experience, not only on the touring with bands, but also the reception in Asia as well, sounds incredible. I'm very happy for you guys that everything went really well. There was Slash and his crew and his band treated you guys like family, and the crowd sounds like they loved you guys. So I'm curious, like touring with different countries you guys have not been to yet. Like, did you have any like thoughts like going in, like, are they gonna like us? Like, did you have any of those thoughts before performing live in Asia?
I have experience in a different bands, and I can compare it to what's going on with the Blacksonic Pearls. I am always saying to the promoters, to the any agencies we're working with, the only thing we need is to just like let us play in front of the audience, and trust me, these people gonna become fans, because like I'm very proud of how it's sounding. I'm very proud of how we work on stage. We did a long journey from the first show. We gained a lot of confidence, and we always doing our best. Like because first of all, the main thing, it's the songs. It's not the image. It's not your socials, how many subscribers you have. It's the songs and the music, and this is the main thing that should be in a band. And live performing, like if you're not giving 100%, no one gonna be interested in you. You need to have some magic on stage. On the first show in Taipei, for example, when we were playing I Know Your Name, and you can find it on a recap video from Taipei, everyone just lighted his cell phone, and it was like absolutely great. And the people start to do this every show after, and you're standing almost in tears on stage. You see this sea of lights, and like this song we all love to play. It's a magical moment, and like right in the middle of a show, we always playing this song, and you even performing it live, it's a magic, and you're feeling like you're inside some miracle on stage. And when you see this, it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, the best time of our lives is spent in playing live, and I'm always making jokes that I leave only when I play on stage, and all of the time, all the rest of the time, I just like in some sort of hibernation, preparing to this magical moment. Yeah.
Oh no, definitely for sure. But now, as I'm starting to close out this interview, I have one more question before we talk about the future plans for Black Sonic Pearls. Will we see at some point Miles Kennedy feature on a Black Sonic Pearl song?
Oh, you should ask Miles about that. Of course, like if we have some ideas, and I hope we can get to Miles through his management to speak with him, and this is definitely what we're gonna try to do. We have a few good ideas, and of course, it's gonna be another magical moment if Arseny and him will sing together. Is gonna be great, and I hope we will have song that good that he gonna be interested. But we definitely gonna try to have him on the next record because like he's absolutely amazing. He's the most humble guy I ever met, and I met a lot of different musicians in my life. Like we all of us in love with Miles Kennedy. He's brilliant.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, on and off the stage, she's truly amazing. And
Amazing. Yes.
oh yeah. So I hope that happens for you. I think it would be incredible. Like your guys' sound and his vocals, absolutely incredible. And I do hope that happens. Or at least I think you guys touring with Alter Bridge would be an awesome show.
Like I would say maybe revealing some plans. The people who works with Alter Bridge, it's really the people we like our dream team. If we will ever have the chance to work with them, with their management, the amazing company who runs them, Mr. Tim Trenier, the great guys, we will definitely try to reach them at some point. We have common friends with them. And this is the guys we wanted to work with. Yeah, and then Alter Bridge is one of my favorite bands of all time, and I think everyone in the band love Alter Bridge. And if we ever have the chance to tour with them, we gonna do this 100%. No matter how much it's gonna cost for us, travel wise, time wise, anything. Like Alter Bridge, if we go on a tour, we're here. Yeah.
I would love to see that happen with you guys because their sound, your guys' sound, it would be an incredible show, and it would mesh so well.
I hope so.
Well, maybe we'll see that hopefully sometime in the future. But Alex, thank you so much for stopping by Super Cool Radio.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, before we head out, so like we're in April of 2024. So like, what is like the rest of this year looking like for Black Sonic Pearls?
Okay, we gonna have few more shows this summer. We will play with Five Finger Death Punch. We're gonna have the festival with them in Czech Republic. We're gonna be on some of their solo shows across the Europe. Not on all of them, but like a couple. We will have few more festivals that should be announced soon. We have plans to be back in Asia. We're thinking about the tour in Europe again in October, and we will be looking for the bands to first time visit States. Maybe we can go there with one of the like big artists, I hope. And this is pretty much it. We will start to record the new album in the end of the autumn. So I think I hope it will be released next year. We have all the ideas already. We just need like to do a short, like a small polishing, write the lyrics, and go to the studio.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of this year goes for you guys. If you guys do come to the United States, I'd love to see you guys live. So I do hope that does happen sometime in the future as well.
Yeah.
But before we head out, so what are the best places to find Black Sonic Pearls online?
The best place, as usual, Spotify. You can, because music is the most important. If you want to hear us, you can go to Spotify. If you want to see us, you can go on YouTube to check out all the videos. So, like, if you're interested in touring live, we have a lot of amazing recaps by our content team who's doing this. On Insta, you will find again like a lot of reels from the shows, a lot of pictures, a lot of music. So we will be happy to see our audience everywhere.
Well, Rada, I will leave some links for Blacksonic Pearls in the description of this podcast. Please support this awesome band. Alex, thank you so much for the time. I had a great time hanging out with you.
Thank you for having me. It was a true pleasure to speak with you.
Oh, thank you so much. And for Alex of Blacksonic Pearls, I'm your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Super Cool Radio. And remember, stay frosty.